All right, we live. Championship Ringside is back again. Blizzy Blaze here. Shout out to everybody. Listen, shout out about supporting the love. Shout out shouting out. What's going on, G?
What's good?
My bad. Go ahead and introduce yourself, man. You
know. I'm G. I'm the bully around here because people been running from me. You dig?
Oh, see, I thought you was trying to be the new Undertaker, dead man, dead man walking.
I'm just saying.
What this dude been at?
I'm saying
the season over. You know what I'm saying? Basketball still going on. Like we got smartphones. Like getting the whipping sauce start. You know what?
Come on, man. You don't want to pull up these receipts on you, man.
Bruh. I'm looking. It's looking bad, bruh. I'm counting like a. I'm looking good. I'm looking. I got like a SUNS record going on here right now, man. But we're gonna get to that. We're gonna get to that.
Wait.
Season over with.
What's your
about to start? But see what?
What's your preseason prediction?
Of what?
NBA championship.
Wait. Hold on.
Gotta bring out that.
Whoa. That was topic two.
Oh.
Okay, all right. Okay, I see you got something up your sleeve.
I'm doing too much.
Bad. You know what? Let me see something. Hold up. I do want to make sure I share this real quick. You know what I'm saying? Whoops. I do want to make sure I share this real quick. You know what I'm saying? Boom. All right. Let's get straight to it, man. So, season over with, and pretty much we had a hell of a fucking race when it comes to MVP. You agree?
Yeah.
So it's time for the season awards to get handed out, and well, you'll get my pick for MVP later. And if you want my whole prediction and everything, you gotta go to the podcast. Comes out tomorrow on every podcast platform you can think of. G, stop hating and support the podcast, bro. I need visual. So let's see if we're in agreement on the top 5 MVP candidates. So I put Giannis, Joel Embiid, Nikola Jokic, Devin Booker, and Luka Doncic.
Yeah, I agree.
Wholeheartedly agree with those 5.
Yeah, I agree.
All right, so you're not mad about DeMar DeRozan or Ja Morant?
No.
All right. I'm just making sure. Okay. So this is where you take over. So who you have for season MVP?
I'd actually give it to Embiid. Reason why I would give it to Embiid. There was the 4 seed in the conference, but they have the same record as the 2 seed. So as far as the record between them and I want to say Boston had the same record. So them,
I think 2 through 4 had the same record, don't they?
Yeah. So Boston, the Bucks, and the Sixers had the same record. And with that said, Embiid did this without Ben Simmons for the most part, and they got James Harden, who played well for a couple games. And then after that, like, we wondering if James Harden more concerned with videos and hanging out with celebrities than he is playing basketball. So I can see what you can give it to. Booker is a good choice, like being that Phoenix won 64 games. You can look at it from I even have Giannis there. The only person who I don't like, who I think is actually gonna win it, but I don't think is deserving. Like, I think Luka has more of a case than Joker. Like Joker has all the advanced numbers and everything like that, but Joker is a 6 seed. Like I don't think you could win MVP.
So wait, how can he have? So how? What big of a difference are them? I don't. They like a 2-game difference.
Yeah, it's about a 3 game difference if we're looking at record. All I'm saying is in the which column Embiid in the Eastern Conference is closer to the 2 seed. Joker is closer to the playing turn. That's what I'm looking at. And I don't think that you can be a mediocre team where and be the MVP. Uh, I
Okay. Um. No, I disagree. I think statistically, Joker put up a better season than Luka. They both had the same story that was sorry teams, and I guess if you go by it, and plus you got to realize Luka had a slow start to the season. In the beginning of the season, he wasn't doing that good. They was actually out the playoffs in the beginning of the season. So the reason he number 5 on my list, well, he would be number 5 on my list because he made a late comeback at the end of the season. Now he made a soaring comeback, so that's why he in the MVP conversation. But as far as him being above any of the other 4 I named, I disagree. Same with Booker. In the beginning of the season, I was giving CP3 the credit. I think we had an episode where I was giving CP3 the credit for Phoenix success and not Booker. Booker was my MVP pick for the beginning of the year. I thought he was going to actually. I mean, it's always unfair to get somebody a Kobe vibe or this Michael Jordan vibe of, oh, okay, I lost in the finals. Now I'm about to come on a revenge streak. But, I mean, that's why I was born and raised that. So, yeah, I thought he was going to come on some, nah, give me the ball, clear out. I'm trying to drop 30 on everybody who talks to me funny. You know, he didn't do that. He cooperated with the system. He got 60-something wins. And most people, if CP3 didn't get hurt, will give Chris Paul the credit. I think if he didn't get hurt, he would be in an MVP conversation over Booker. Just my thoughts. Giannis, I'm gonna be honest with you. Giannis would have been my pick, but I think it's because he's not surprising anybody, if that makes sense.
You're right. You're right.
So by him not surprising nobody, like, oh, Giannis putting up 30 and 13 is like, yeah, so it's what, Wednesday or something like that? That's how they looking at it, like, oh, it's Wednesday, whatever. I go on lunch at 12. It look like a normal day if Giannis do something crazy. And plus the Bucks are their good team, so now it don't look like a carry job no more, even though if Giannis not playing, they will struggle. So I know he's not going to get it. He wasn't my pick either, but, of course, Jokic, I was shocked that he actually got that record of 2,000, 1,000, and 500. But I realized that 1,000 rebounds is what Westbrook didn't get. So that's how it became a record. As far as Joker, I don't know. I like Embiid better. Look, and he got the scoring title. Like, because they both got the same bullshit going on. Jamal Murray hurt. Michael Porter Jr. hurt. So Joker just putting up all these crazy fire ass numbers. Cool. Ben Simmons, what was wrong with him again? Feelings hurt? Mad?
Yeah.
Hating? Whatever the fuck was wrong with Ben Simmons. He wasn't there. So it was like, okay, well, Embiid still came out there, balled out, dropped 30 a game, kept Philly in playoff contention. Then, middle of the season, he get a blessing and get Harden. And then he get a curse and get Harden. Because Harden knows some other shit again. It's like, oh, man, this dude here, you don't know what to expect from him. But as far as regular season, Philly's consistency is owed to Joel Embiid. And, yeah, I can tell you how I picked him. I picked Joel Embiid myself. I think he's he pulled out the most valuable, especially with what's going on with the team. I would say he's the most valuable. Even though I get it, Joker, Denver will be shit without Joker. But I mean, give them B, man.
And look, so we agree on that. The only thing that I'm going I'll push back on you a little bit is when you mention injuries, as far as Chris Paul. Now the thing is, if we talking about injuries being turned off, then we might have Ja Morant and Kevin Durant in this conversation. Those things will be true, because if Ja Morant and Kevin Durant, I think both of them played around 55, uh, between 55 and 57 games, something like that. If those two don't get hurt, they're in the conversation for MVP. Um, I could point to Ja more than I could point to Kevin Durant, because when Kevin Durant got hurt, there was a 2 seed when he got hurt. When Ja got hurt, but they still was winning. But we was giving Ja all that love before he got hurt. So him missing, I guess it was around 20 something games, that took him out of contention. So I'm saying injuries do matter when we talk about the Devin Booker thing, because CP3 getting hurt did put Devin Booker in the forefront, because the way that Phoenix offense looks, as it's so reliant on Chris Paul, and Devin Booker has showed that he can do that job as well. Like, there it works better when Chris Paul does it, but CP3 can do that job as well. So I mean, Devin Booker can do that job as well. So yeah, at the end of the day, we do agree on that. Joel
Well,
MVP.
Devin, my bad. To
Go ahead.
me, Devin Booker in that spot only because Phoenix has a good record, and somebody's owed that spot. I'm keeping a bucket. I don't think he had an MVP season at all. At all. If you take away, if you just look at players against each other, he had a mediocre season. He probably had a season better than Tatum, but we got him in that conversation because of wins. If it was if CP3 never got hurt, I think we would have looked at him as, we would have credited him more for those wins, and that way, that's the reason he would get the MVP nod. But again, because he got hurt, that's why he's not he's not in MVP conversations. Put it this way: a son had to be in the conversation.
But the thing is, wins matter, because the thing is,
It does. It does. This is why a son had to be in the conversation. That's what I'm saying.
well, no, I'm saying, so if CP3 doesn't get hurt, so if we're playing the 2K turn injuries thing off, then we having a different conversation here.
So you
But
don't have. So wait. So we about to remix this to, if injuries turned off, who wins MVP?
no, if injuries turned off, who wins MVP? I think is Ja Morant. If we
DeMar
doing
DeRozan.
with, I'm saying with all records still being the same. Now,
Oh
if
man, come on! What kind of shit is that?
I'm just saying with all records being the same,
Nah, I think DeMar DeRozan would have won it.
I don't know if DeMar DeRozan would have won it.
Lonzo Ball and Caruso getting hurt was really big for Chicago, yo.
It was.
Yeah.
I still don't think he'd have won it though.
Well, this is why you lose in these debates, so that's
I,
okay. It's okay.
so I'm saying, like,
Yeah. Look.
like
We gonna get to Chris Paul. We gonna get to Chris Paul. Relax. Let's get to the All NBA before we start rambling on about some other shit. All right, so I guess we'll get into the positionless debate after I announce who I have, and you agree or disagree. But clearly that's gonna be a problem. But for the guards, I got Luka and Booker. For the forwards, I have Giannis, and I put Durant. But I have no clue. I'm not in the loop like that to know how many games he needed to play to be in the loop, be in the All NBA conversation. He clearly could be in the All NBA conversation because he's gonna be second or third. But to me, if he qualified for first, he deserves first. And I put Joker, even though I don't have him win MVP. I put Joker at center.
all right, so I agree with you. I disagree with you on two of those. I disagree with you on, I have Embiid, which is my
My
Embiid
bad, guy.
is number one, and I have Tatum as at the forward position over Durant.
Would you have him if you would you have him with one for injury?
If Durant didn't get hurt, no.
You had Durant.
Yeah, I would have.
All right. That's kind of what I went by too. I don't know the qualifications of it, so I'm not gonna sit there and let Jason Tatum late season surge overcome what Durant was pretty much punishing everybody most of the year till he got hurt.
Well, no. So if it wasn't for injuries, then Ja would be first team and Luka wouldn't. So I'm saying that would be different
That's
as
true.
well.
I
So
wouldn't, but that's another one I wouldn't be mad at too.
yeah. So it's just the fact that like
I'll have CP3 over Booker one year.
so I'm looking at it from this perspective. Like one, if which column is automatic my first team because I have him as my MVP, Embiid. So it's just that's I don't see the
No, I get that, and like I
yeah
say, it was weird for me, but I had to stick by me,
yeah
what I originally wrote. I wrote it right before, whatever. Go
yeah
ahead.
and the thing is, I do penalize Durant for missing so many games because I think he's at 55 or 56 games, so I can give him like a second or third team, but first team I think went to Tatum, which because of what he was able to lead that team to do. So that's why I went with that. Do I think Tatum is a better player than Durant? No. I'm just thinking that if we have to reward showing up for work, like I think that's important. So
No, I'm not mad at that. Yeah, I can't disagree with you on that at all. So we went positionless. Who you taking off? Because when I of course, I'm hearing people make their list and everything, and some people in positionless, not positionless, but some people, because Joker and Embiid qualified for forwards this year for some reason. They didn't play a minute of forward the whole season, but they qualified for it. Some people put them both in their first All NBA, which they deserve. Uh, how you feel about that? You on the side of positionless? Would your first team be what?
I'm not on the side of
What would
position.
it be? It'll be Embiid,
It would Tatum.
Joker, Giannis.
Yeah, Tatum will come off. It'll just be your first your five MVP candidates. That's really what it would look like. Yeah,
Okay. So in my case, it'll be taking off Durant, putting in Embiid. What you saying?
yeah.
I got you. Okay. All
That's
right. So you like the position list.
no, I don't like the positionless because the thing is when we there's always been competition at positions and sometimes some positions was deeper than others. So like when it came down to CP3, Kobe, and D Wade, there's only two first team positions. You feel me? Even though there's competition there. Like when it came down to LeBron, Durant, and Melo, it's been competition. Shit, even in the earlier 2000s where they had KG, Tim Duncan, Dirk, Weber, like
Yeah.
all them didn't get in. It's not like somebody got to be second team, and that's just what it is. So it's that's how I feel because like when even I guess thinking about '92 when Shaq came in the league, like you didn't give Dream, Shaq, Patrick Ewing, David Robinson, you didn't give all them spots. Nah, one of y'all get first team, one of y'all get second team, one of y'all get third team, and
All
some
right. I
left out.
get that, but so this is where the positionless part comes into play. So you say, in my case, we'll take out Durant, put in B. So we don't have to go by positions when you line up. I can move Luka to small forward, Joker to point guard, Giannis at center, and Embiid at power forward if I want. You can mix all these positions up and put, except Booker and Luka, they gotta play like guards or forward positions, but Embiid can play a small forward. And I guess the thought of saying, okay, and be that small forward, the way he played was better than, I don't know, I don't want to try to kill nobody, Jimmy Butler. Say, if you wanted a small forward, would you put Embiid at small forward before you take Jimmy Butler? And the reason I'm saying that is because the All NBA, because that's cool when you talk about the first All NBA. Your argument about the Melo, LeBron, and who's the third person? Durant. That was cool that somebody got to make the second team. Now, when we get to the third team, that's where it becomes a problem because they'll have a center who dominated the whole season, but he was the fourth best. But they got a
it's
six best small forward who can't hold a candle to him.
that's cool, but this is you have to be the top 3 at your position. You know that when you came in. You knew that when you came in. So if you're not top 3 at your position, we're not giving participation awards. So if you was in top 3, then you have something to work for.
All right.
Or at least are you be top 3 on the defensive end, and that way you can get on there. So if we're saying like Rudy Gobert, however I'm pronouncing that man's name, he might not be top 3 for as a center in the league, but he gonna be top 3 as far as defense. So for him and Bam, like y'all still have a chance to make teams because y'all was able to affect a side of the ball. If you didn't do that, then shit, there's next year, and it's not about feelings because at the end of the day, there's one champion. Like there's not, yeah, there's one NBA championship.
All right.
Like I know Patrick Beverly got rings for coming out the play-in, but you don't get no rings for that.
Leave that man alone, dog.
Oh no, I fuck with it.
That man can't celebrate championships, man.
Hey, look,
Like,
I love what Pat Bev did. He
take it where you can, man. Like, you know what? It's pot. Like, you know what? We party tonight. Fuck it. Tonight we party. We ain't worried about the other stuff. We in the playoffs. I ain't mad at him. It was the tears was probably like, whoa, but the celebration wasn't that bad. All right. Speaking of making the playoffs, it's about that time. We gotta get into the next topic. But before that, of course, you gotta know the links to hit us up, man.
Oh.
To get on YouTube, you'll have the links, of course. Facebook, Championship Ringside, Instagram, Championship _Ringside, Twitter at Champ Ringside, email, championshipringside@gmail.com. Hit us up if you got any comments, any concerns. I say concerns. I'll give you one hit us about concerns. That's your call. You got the Twitch, got the YouTube channel. Like, share, subscribe. Let everybody know about the platform. But yeah, we got to get back to the show. G backed out. You scared? No? Oh, okay. I thought he, topic 2 among us. I thought he got ghosts. I'm like,
nah, bro.
man, I'm gonna look bad on this one. Like, fuck it, bad connection. I'm gonna hit you up later. Gonna do some homework or something. It's all good. If you had to do homework, it's all good. I gave you a chance to not do the topic now. Remember that.
I'm ready. What you got?
And season 2 begins.
Yeah.
Playoffs. Now we didn't talk about if we wanted to discuss front to back. I mean, do you want, I guess, round by round, or you just want to talk about the main thing me and you discussed?
Well, we could
yeah. I actually I don't have my playoff bracket ready or anything to break it round by round, but we could definitely get into the main topic. Why we even talking about the playoffs right now?
Yeah,
we could definitely get into that. Ready?
Yeah. Hold on a second. Hold on.
Yeah. Get right. Why everybody paying attention? Why he trying to distract and take notes and take homework? I get it. Y'all can just like the page, share, subscribe.
All right.
You ready?
Yeah, let's go.
All right. So I'm overhearing things people started to talk now since the playoffs started. I give you your respect. You've been talking greasy since the beginning of the season, but we all know why you're talking greasy. So, but Phoenix Suns. I hear people talk about the Phoenix Suns gonna win the West easy. Phoenix Suns gonna run through it. They might get a championship. This the year Chris Paul breakthrough. Okay. The Suns are just title contenders. I mean, do you want me to go first? Cause
go ahead. Handle your business. Handle your business.
Sure?
Yeah, go.
No. This like Family Feud. You got to think about this, G.
Go ahead.
You got that passive play is serious. You can't just sit there and pass because it's a hard game.
That's good. Let's go. Where's Steve Harvey at?
Show me Steve Harvey. All right. So look. Hell no. Ain't no goddamn title contenders. What? Look, first of all, they might have problems in the first round. Say what? What?
Guess who?
We don't play now. Pelicans might show up. You see Big Zion sitting on the sideline during the game? Had his old used car salesman suit on with the iced out chain. He'll be walking around in his warm-ups when the playoffs start. That game probably be Sunday if they make it. But yeah, walking around Chris Paul. What's up, little man? Chris Paul getting like, hey, sir, you need to back up off me. Yeah. Zion be intimidating. He might be back. Y'all might have problems in the first round. Round one. That's what I'm looking at. So, number 2.
Wait, you putting a jersey on that?
On what?
On Pels.
Pels what?
Pels versus Suns.
To do what?
To beat the Suns.
Do I think Zion gonna circle Chris Paul? Yeah. I think he'll do that. He'll probably walk around with some old man and try to scare him a little bit. But Pels do what?
Okay. I was just think yourself. So, okay, go ahead.
Look, I'm respectful to the game, G. Come on now, bro. Come on now. I don't do hallucinations. I'm respectful to the game. Number 2, and the biggest reason, is it the biggest? Because I don't even know the seeds. Who in the 4th seed? It's not the Warriors. It's the Mavericks, ain't it? Mavericks and
Mavericks, yeah.
Mavericks and Nuggets. Yeah. Damn. They might actually beat that. Well, if that's the case, then I got them losing the Western Conference Finals to the Warriors. Now, if I need to break it down for you, the reason they will lose is because I'm sorry. The whole Zion thing was a joke. The 2 reasons they'll lose is, number 1, there is really no true trust in Chris Paul. There's always a back end of can he get it done, whether it's staying healthy or just coming through in those performances. You can say what you want, but we all know there's a tingle in the back of our head about it. Hopefully he stay healthy during the whole time, because I don't like using the he got injury excuse for when he lose or when anybody lose. I hate using the injury excuse. Number 2, we talked about this earlier. Devin fucking Booker, if he's putting up this 26-6 shit, they're not going no fucking well. They need a star. They need somebody emerging to be a superstar. Every playoffs need that person. Giannis took that step. Steph took that step. LeBron took that step way long ago. Damn, who was after that? Durant took the step. Who else reached the finals? Like, these players all took a step to, I guess, submerge to superstardom, if that makes sense, because I named all superstars. And if Devin Booker do not perform in the playoffs, if he's just putting up the performance he put up during a regular season, they're gonna be out by the well, I guess Western Conference Finals is pretty good, but I mean they have finals, they have title hopes on their heads. And no, I don't see it with the performance they give. If Devin Booker don't push his percentages up, not percentage, his points per game up to 29, Phoenix ain't getting it done. I don't see them getting out the Western Conference. Healthy Steph, healthy Draymond, healthy Clay. Luka got hurt. I mean, tell you what, you want to do jerseys, and this I'm gonna close my statement out. Number one, can't trust Chris Paul. Number two, Devin Booker. He gotta do more. I know he's doing good, but he gotta do more. And my last thing, if you want better jersey, they won't get out round 2 if Denver healthy. We'll put a jersey on that.
If Denver healthy,
fully healthy. Now I know limit restrictions and everything with the players, which that I guess that probably will happen because it's super late in the season. But they would have got past Denver if Jamal Murray and Michael Porter Jr. was healthy. Yeah. If Devin Booker playing the way he playing.
Okay.
You're at floor.
All right.
Good luck.
So the reason why I have the Suns as the team to beat, one, they can match up with everybody. That's one. As far as defense is concerned, they can match up with everybody. There's not a team that you can name that they have a struggle matching. Last year we had like the Suns had struggled matching up with Giannis, and that was because they was too small. Once you got past DeAndre Ayton, the biggest guy they had on the floor was Torrey Craig, and Giannis like basically runs to the goal and dunks on everybody else. Like if it's like without a center there, like Giannis just gonna run and dunk on everybody. So you had basically your, what was it? It was like they had 3 centers that they that got hurt, and you had Aiden who was in foul trouble. So yeah, now the way that they play them is they play them with size. They mess around and they put McGee and Aiden in a game at the same time, just to make sure. Yeah, it's crazy, but they play them like that. And Giannis said they're big. Like that's what he said. So yeah, whatever. But yeah, he wild out. But anyway, but but basically, bro, is they match up with everybody pretty well. The team that do give a chance against them is the Warriors. The reason why I give the Warriors a chance against them is because I like the way that they cover Chris Paul. What they do is they put Draymond Green on Chris Paul. And the reason why they put Draymond Green on Chris Paul is they're forcing Chris Paul to score, because once you do that pick and roll, Draymond goes to Aiden, and now you can't just switch a small on the Aiden, so it's not just like an easy dunk. You feel me? So Chris Paul whoever's the center at that time has to basically he has to take Looney. You feel me? Which he can, but if you're gonna rely on Chris Paul to score 30 points, then that's not a recipe for success for the Suns.
Somebody needs to though. Excuse me.
He does.
That's my point.
No,
you don't see where I'm coming from with that.
No, but I'm saying he does get more aggressive in the playoffs. So if you look at his playoff, Chris Paul, I say he gets more aggressive in the playoffs.
You don't need a 30-year-old, 35-year-old dude to get aggressive in the playoffs.
So what I'm saying is, what you just said was you need Devin Booker to score 29. Now, if Chris Paul brings his scoring average from 15 to 20, would that be sufficient?
No.
That's how math works.
So you telling me?
No, I'm saying. Wait.
No, hold up. Because you now you trying to be fucking funny. Like listen. So you telling me the final series where Jordan averaged 30 and you gave 3 more points to Horace Grant and Jordan averaged 27, you think the results stay the same? The points do matter who it comes from.
What? What the so wait, how much was 30 points from Jordan worth?
So all right, maybe you're missing the point. The metaphors are, I mean, the points, the 3 points more are a metaphor. It's not, I'm not trying to use math. I'm saying he needs to be more of an aggressive scorer. He needs to take the game over more. I'm not saying, oh, 3 more points in Phoenix is better. I'm not saying that. So that's why I'm saying, okay, you take away 3 points away from Jordan, that's not the same as adding 3 points to Horace Grant. Like 3 points away from Jordan is a bigger impact on the game than 3 points to Horace Grant. I get mathematically is right.
I'm saying, what's the difference if Devin Booker is aggressive, and Chris Paul is aggressive? Like, what's the difference there?
If you really believe Chris Paul is the key to Phoenix winning a championship, then that's a sad mistake that I'm willing to bet a jersey on. I'm looking at it like, if y'all need someone to take this game over and bring this home, it cannot be Chris Paul.
Well, no,
Chris Paul could be a spoken leader. He can lead that charge, but you need somebody to close the game. You need that Kevin Durant. You need that LeBron James. You need that Giannis. Unfortunately, Chris Paul had a full career where he's not in those shoes. Nothing's wrong with that, but Devin Booker needs to say, okay, let me take this part over.
Well, there's not many past first point guards that fall into that role. But yes, Devin Booker will be that guy. Like,
how could you bet though? How could you bet on that?
What you mean? Like, as far as the last few games that we seen him play, Devin Booker. When the last time Devin Booker scored under 30?
Don't make me look it up, because it probably was last game.
It probably wasn't. I don't think he didn't play last game, but I think the last game he played, he scored 38. Like, he's been scoring 30. He's been scoring 30 in the month of March or April regularly. You can look it up. It's been a regular occurrence. So,
nah, go ahead, get stuff off. Go ahead.
But so my thing is, I do give Golden State a chance. I give Golden State a chance against them. A healthy Steph is dangerous for any team. But I think what you call them matches up with anybody well. I can't see a matchup that is going to just give them fits. Like, what matchup you see giving them like complete and utter fits? Like, it's like, you know what, they just don't work well against this team.
Out of the last 3 out of 4 games, he got over 30.
Okay.
He didn't dress for 2. He didn't dress for 2 games, but all right. What was your question?
I'm saying, what team do you see not matching up well with?
Well, as much as I'm cheering for my Clippers and I'm cheering for Zion to just intimidate them by putting on some warm-ups, as much as I'm cheering for it, the Clippers will give them problems, first of all.
How?
Where's
the matchup issue that you have?
Let me ask you this: what was the problem last year? JaVale McGee solved all the Phoenix problems or something?
No, I said, when you talking about the problem against who?
You're saying matchup issues, but
the problem against who?
What do you mean?
Are we talking about the Bucks?
What are you talking about?
You say, what was the problem last year? And I said, the problem against who? Are you talking about the Bucks?
Clippers.
The Clippers.
That wasn't easy fought series. So I'm saying you're making it seem like they're not a problem, but that wasn't a walk in the park series.
They're not. What you call them? I don't see the. It doesn't seem like the Clippers got better, and it does seem like Phoenix has gotten better.
Are you riding off last year and trying to say you just got better last year than to say y'all could win it this year?
No, I'm saying that Phoenix has gotten better from last year.
In what perspective? When it comes to going against the Clippers,
huh?
When it comes to going against, no disrespect to the
So
Pelicans, but I think Clippers will be the harder matchup for Phoenix. So if I'm trying to say will be a harder matchup for Phoenix, I'm trying to figure out where would it be an easy task. Are you saying JaVale McGee changed the culture that much to where it's that simple?
no, no, JaVale McGee not really a factor as far as the Clippers are concerned. I said
And I just went over Devin Booker numbers. He
no,
got a point. He got a point better.
but the Clippers don't really have size like that. So I wasn't talking about JaVale McGee as far as the Clippers. When I said when I said that the Suns got bigger, that was based on Giannis because Giannis just ran and dunked on them. So when you put JaVale McGee um, in your rotation and you put I forgot what the other dude name is, but if you put two centers in your rotation, that's going to go against centers. That's not going to be. They didn't do that for Dallas. Like that's not for teams that's like yeah that's going to be for um Joker, Embiid, um Giannis. That's who that's for. That's who you have size for. The Clippers. That's irrelevant to the Clippers matchup. I'm saying you have if you're guarding Paul George, you guarding Paul George with
They have problems with Paul George.
you're gonna guard Paul George with Mikal Bridges. That's who you
That's not gonna help.
okay.
I mean, that's not gonna help. What are you saying? What are you gonna? There's no such thing as he. So what you see Paul George averaging in that series?
I don't know how many shots he's gonna take, but
Yeah, but I say like I mean,
but
if
he
you're gonna go by efficiency, I give you that. But
well that's kind of the point because if Paul George
no, it's not the point. Nobody cares about efficiency if he got 35 points and they win the game.
yes people can efficiency matters it does because that's really the
It
point you if
you are entirely stuck in the advanced world, dude.
so no
If
no that's not advanced so
wait,
listen
wait, 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 wait. So
no listen
if
for
if wait, quick
let
scenario.
all right go ahead
If Paul George drops 35, the Clippers win, but he shot 30% from the field. What we gonna dog out Paul George?
no if they win it's a victory that's
That's all I'm saying.
so
That's
what
what I'm saying.
what I'm saying is if Paul George shoots 30% from the field then in order for them to win, then Phoenix had to be bad on offense themselves. So if Paul George shoots 30% from the field, Mikal Bridges holds Paul George 30% from the field, Phoenix is gonna win that game 9 times out of 10. They're gonna win that game. So if he has 30% and he got 35, um, assuming that he didn't get most of his points from the free throw line, what that is, that's what 10 for 30 10 for 30 with 5 free throws made, something like that.
In the area.
So if that man holds him to 20 shots missed, like the best and you don't get that
You
many
you
shots in
you
the game.
still feel like good job?
Yeah, because he shot 30 times. He shot 30 times to get is that and it's that's 33%. So I'm as
All right, I see what you're saying, but that's not. I don't think that's realistic. I
no,
don't think there's a such thing as somebody. I don't think he's gonna slow down Paul George that much. Now I'm not picking the Clippers to win. I'll be honest with you.
no, I'm saying
I'm what's up?
you use that number. Now the thing is, you Mikal Bridges is slowing Paul George down on the offensive end.
Well, who
Who
who you got
who
for Reggie Jackson?
who's slowing Paul George down? I mean, who's slowing Devin Booker down on the defensive end?
Take your pick. Who you want?
Who? Tell me.
Take your pick.
Tell me who's guarding him.
Take your pick. Terrence Mann? You want Reggie Jackson? You want Paul George? You want Morris? Who you want? Who
That's
you
that's
want?
that's who's slowing him down. Oh man.
You know
Oh
what? I love it. We
So
can't spend too long on it, but
wait,
yeah,
so wait,
we'll
wait.
see.
What we putting on this? Because look,
Nah, we gotta wait and see.
this me
Look.
this
I'm not giving up.
look,
I'm not giving up
look,
on my squad. I'm not giving up on my squad.
that's cool.
I'm not giving up on my squad.
Look,
No. I'm not giving them no bad luck.
no,
No, I'm not
I'm
hearing
giving
no bets right
bets
now.
on, I'm giving you 2 bets on this. All right. So how many games the Pelicans gonna get if they face um the Suns, and you tell me how many games the Clippers gonna get, and we could put a jersey on that.
So you gotta agree or disagree, though, right?
Yeah.
All right. So where you stand?
So I asked you.
All right. So I think Pelicans will pull off one. I think Clippers will probably pull off. I'll say two. Yeah. Yay. Nay.
You can see me.
You froze up, but now I see you.
Hold on, I can't hear you. Hold on a second.
Oh man, here we go. When I drop them facts, it be all kind of excuses going on.
I can't hear nothing you saying. Hold,
You
I'm a
probably
leave
back
and
out
come
and come
right
back
back.
in. Well, while we waiting on him to jump back in, of course we got the Facebook, we got the Instagram. Y'all already know where to go. Like, share, subscribe. Uh, Tell you what, go in the comments, let us know who y'all got in the playoffs, who y'all got winning. You back? Damn.
All right.
You back? You can hear me?
Yeah.
All right. So
2 games for the Clippers, 1 game for the Pels.
you agree or no?
I'm with it. So whoever we put a jersey on it.
Okay.
I need me send me a black CP3 jersey. You dig, for the Suns, and I give you, if it's the Pelicans, I get you a Zion jersey, or if it's the who you want?
I want an MJ jersey.
You want an MJ jersey? This dude wants you.
I want the curse of Chicago in that
Oh,
one.
all right.
Yeah. Nah, I want a CP3 jersey, bro.
All right, CP3 jersey.
Don't give me no Clippers. You know what I want, man. I want when he was. I want the prime CP3.
Oh, the right now? Are you talking about 2008?
I think you fucked up. I
Are you
think
talking about
you said
2008 when he won MVP?
nah, man. I don't think they make those jerseys. You know what they do? So like, look, when you lose the Super Bowl, they send all of the hats to like a third world country. So CP3 MVP shirts and trophy probably over there in a third world country. If you
Well,
can get that, hey, if you can get that, hell yeah,
get
hell
you.
yeah. I look. That I I appreciate everything if you get that one for me. Get that
I got
CP3
you.
MVP trophy for me. You get that. You get that. We call it even, my brother.
All right, man. Let's
Yeah, man. Yeah. All right, but yeah, of course, y'all let us know if y'all got the Suns of the title contender land. Let us know if they fakers or not. I got them losing in the Western Conference only because of the seeding, and I got them having troubles in the first round. Probably not against the Pelicans, but you know what? Zion, we walk around CP3. Big Zion. What's up, CP3? Yeah, I'm playing tonight. Yeah. Somebody pass me the ball. Like on Space Jam when they start dunking while Michael Jordan watching. That's gonna be Zion, bro. I'm telling you.
Zion.
Yeah.
They
Then
lost that.
CP3 gonna come to New Orleans. We're gonna be in that bit like, Zion CP. Better chill out with all that.
Yeah. The Monstars lost that game though, so. I said the Monstars lost that game though, so.
Whatever, man. Anyway. All right. I don't got the Suns going well. Let me see what else. All right. Shout out to them. I don't got the Suns going to Western Conference Finals. Oh, yeah. They losing. My bad. I got them losing. All right. Time for the last topic.
Come on, I know better than that. I riding with Clato. I say Ivory riding with Clato.
Smart man.
Yeah, he riding with Klay Thompson.
King will constantly make enemies, man. I swear. We get this off the screen before this man get jumped, man. You don't know how Jordan fans all over the place. All right, look, here we go. Last topic. Let's get this out the way since, we got to talk about it. You've been trying to text me about this and send me memes all damn season. Like, yeah, it's still funny, Memes,
Hilarious.
People making jokes, people trying to, bash, but all right. Let's finally get this shit over with. The Lakers season summary. I'm sure you're going first on this one, right? Or you want me to give my summary?
I could go first real quick.
Handle your business.
So I know AD came out and was talking about Lakers would have had a better season had it not been for injuries and things like that. And it's like, yeah, that's true. But everybody dealt with injuries. Everybody. When it came down to the Clippers, everybody was hurt. The Grizzlies, Ja Morant missed like 20 games. I forget who I think is it Desmond Bain? Who's the second best player on the team? He missed like almost the whole season. The curly haired dude looked like he Puerto Rican a little bit.
Wait, for who?
For Memphis.
He the second best of you?
Yeah. Yeah, Brooks. Dylan Brooks.
Wait, second best from who?
Memphis. See, he didn't play this year.
So wait, he the second best from who? Ja?
Memphis.
So is Ja then Dylan Brooks to you?
Yeah.
Wait,
who you got after Ja?
What Jalen Jackson at?
I think he probably third.
I don't watch Memphis enough. I ain't even sit there and act like you know.
Yeah. But Dylan Brooks missed like the whole season. So basically, AD was talking about injuries. Injury did play a part, but injury played a part to most people this season. So I ain't even talking about no injuries because everybody.
I'm talking about himself, man.
everybody had to deal with injuries. The thing is, the team didn't fit together, and it's because you have three superstars who can't shoot. Well, one can shoot, but the one who can shoot, he wants to have the ball in his hands, and he was focused on scoring. So when you have one person who constantly has the ball in their hand that's focused on scoring, with the only time that has worked is when the teams have been a majority defensive team. Like I'm thinking about AI in Philly, and you have Derrick Rose with the Bulls. When you have basically your point guard who's focused on scoring and passing the secondary, then that team has to be defensive. They didn't do that. They was just, I don't know what the hell he was doing, because even with the small lineup that they run, that gives you an advantage offensively, but it don't give you no advantage defensively. And the whole point is to get out on the break, but you can't get out on the break if you're not stopping nobody. So the Lakers just had so many problems, but mainly it was going to be defense, and you're not going to get old dudes to play defense. That's just what it is. Now moving forward, Westbrook might have an attractive salary cap or salary number to a number of different teams because he's going to have 1 year left, and I'm assuming that he's going to opt into 47 mil, because I definitely will opt into 47 mil. So give me that.
I opt into 47,000.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Give me. You dig? So
I ain't eating yet.
They got probably like 3 teams that I could think about off the top of my head that would probably take that.
Well, we're gonna get into future moves. We got to just sum up the end of the season.
All right, sum up the end of the season. So aside from this, I'm just gonna do this. I'm gonna put it on LeBron, because the thing is, Uh, yeah, and I think what people doing. Look, I'm gonna let you know
Damn.
what people doing is
Fuck.
they give him off the hook for the way that he played or whatever like that, and it's like nah, they saying like his part was the roster construction. Nah, it's the way that you played. You score first and defense last, and when you are the leader of the team and you want people to do things and you're not doing them as well, then nobody else gonna want to do them. And I I was watching Sports Center, and one of the girls, I think it was a Boomer K or McNutt, she was saying that she loves the way that Giannis plays because it's contagious. Like the energy that he plays with is infectious. And it's like, if we gonna say that about Giannis, then you gotta say that about LeBron. Because every time, if you miss a shot and you don't want to run back on defense, then what you think your team gonna do? Whenever somebody steal the ball, LeBron looked like Usain Bolt. Cause I don't know how fast he is when it comes down to like him running to get like the open dunk on when somebody steal the ball, because this nigga fast. But he not that fast when it comes down to going on defense, unless it's a block, unless it's something that he's. But just getting back on defense, nah, he not doing that. He not about that life. So I have to put it on him because I know he could have played differently. What they could have been better.
All right. So LeBron would actually be my fourth reason why the Lakers didn't work. He wouldn't even be in my top three. Because if you think about it, if he didn't score as much, you really gonna sit there and say, "Oh, those points could have went to Malik Monk and all them other cats." I disagree with that. I'm not mad at the way LeBron played. He did play selfishly. He did play a lot of garbage time minutes, but there was other reasons. So I did a ranking. That's the people love about Blizzard Blade. You know what I'm saying? I give them what they want. Break
You
it
know,
down nice and
I
easy for them.
on.
That's why I rock with you. I'm just throwing it out there. I be reading the comments. You be like, man, G don't break it down like Blizzard Blade, man. Shout out to Blizzard Blade. So look, LeBron number 4, selfishness, shooting, playing garbage time minutes, not even worrying about wins. He just fell back. Now he probably wanted to care about wins towards the end of the season, but his body didn't agree. His body got tired on him. Not mad at that. Number 4. Number 3, I don't give a fuck what anybody say. Westbrook fit was the third worst reason why the Lakers didn't work. Yeah, missing whole goal shots, missing layups. I don't know who they watched for the past 10 years, but Westbrook missed layups. He'll shoot a bad shot every now and then. It's on Lakers microscope. So yeah, I get why everybody going crazy about it, but I don't think that was the sole reason I don't even think that was the number one reason. Clearly, I think it's number 3 why it didn't work for the Lakers. I'm not sure if they actually tried to emphasize putting him in a new role or not. Even Frank Vogel, I get the whole, I didn't want to bench him because he's a star type situation, but let him run the second unit maybe probably would have been a better option. So just that fit didn't work out. That's not number 3. Number 2, Frank Vogel. He should have been fired in half the season. By the time the Lakers defense start giving out, he was useless as shit. That's all he's there for. Defense. He's not gonna run LeBron offense. Come on, man. LeBron run LeBron offense. Let's run LeBron 1, LeBron 2, LeBron assist 1, LeBron assist 2, LeBron drives to the goal 5, LeBron 3-point. That's the whole playbook right there. You just fall in line. When you walk on the court in LeBron court, he say you stand right there. You wait till I tell you to do something. Frank Vogel had one job: coach the defense. I don't care about Andy Davis not being there. You still could find a defensive scheme. You got Dwight Howard, who's probably like 37, looking like he's 24, trying to play high school football on the court. Like, dude's doing crazy shit. Do some type of defensive scheme where he works. Melo wasn't working out. Make sure you put defensive people around Melo so it works. This is why he's fired. It couldn't work out. But he's the number 2 reason. Number 1 got to be, that's my guy. But Andy Davis, he right. He right. They wasn't healthy. You wasn't healthy. Like, dude, every time we turn our head, he hurt. He got this stupid ass afro sitting on the sideline. Like, you hurt again. You hurt again. What we doing? Nope. Got some shades on. Got a new outfit on. Still waiting on him to get back in the game. Nope. Oh, Andy Davis might come back this week. Nope. Gotta wait a little longer. He missed so much of the game that I think people actually debate who played more games out of him and Zion. Zion didn't play no games, but Anthony Davis been gone so much. Like him saying, "Oh, shout out to my dog King." Exactly, Mr. Glass. Dude sneeze, we all get scared. Like what the hell going on with him? Frank Vogel's defense, Russell Westbrook's fit, LeBron scoring has nothing on Anthony Davis not being on the court at all. I'm a firm believer that talent overcomes mediocrity. I'm not saying they win championships. You need chemistry, you need other stuff, but talent overcomes mediocrity. Shout out to big words. I don't know if you know what that means, G. If these guys are on court, they would at least gotten to the play-in tournament, if not a 5 or 6 seed. So I'm blaming Anthony Davis' health on him not on the Lakers having this sorry season.
All right, so again, we saying this, but other people. Well, first, let me if I'm looking at the Nets, right? Kyrie played less than 30 games.
Mm-hmm.
Kevin Durant played as many games as LeBron James.
Mm-hmm.
All right, so if we're looking at that, Kyrie was available less than Anthony Davis. And this was a top-heavy team as well. Once we really look at them.
Okay.
They like to put it on health when injuries are part of an 82-game season and it happens all the time. That's the cop-out. So that right there is like we're not talking about a 7-game series. We're talking about 82-game season. Like that's what we're talking about.
Okay.
So I'm not putting it on that. To give Frank Vogel so much of the brunt of the blame, what I would look at is like we from New Orleans. You know how to cook a little bit, huh? But if somebody gives,
I can what what the occasion is,
cool,
who coming through.
So, but I'm saying if somebody asks you to fix some gumbo and they bring you like cake ingredients, you're gonna look at them like, what the fuck is this? What you want me to do with this? Who plays defense?
What if you're a chef?
I was quiet for years. But I'm saying when it comes down
we gotta move on to future reference too.
We gonna move on, but I'm just saying, like when it comes down to this, you asking Frank Vogel to coach players who coach defense of players who are unwilling to play defense for him. Because you have your leader who's not going to play defense. And you've traded the defensive guys away for more
defensive guys.
Well, Caldwell Pope was one of your defensive guys, and you let Caruso go. So that was two of your perimeter defenders. You're 2 perimeter defenders. All right. So and if you pair that with
you're not picking up play defense.
Okay.
You fronting.
So we okay.
You fronting. You
okay.
really so
okay.
You
okay.
G,
okay.
G,
okay. You're right.
G,
you're right. You're right.
G.
You're right. You're right. Listen.
No.
I get it. I'll let you have it. You're right,
you picking them. You really picking them as defensive players.
Yeah. for the Lakers. If you had Caldwell Pope and and Caruso, like where they rank on your team defensively? Like, are they two of your best defenders?
I can't explain that.
Probably, yeah.
Because they're not known for defense to me to where I can say, oh yeah, they're gonna they changing the game.
Well,
I
Caldwell.
I, I
Okay.
look, and I won't take over your whole take, but when it comes to KCP and Caruso, I give that credit to Frank Vogel. I didn't give that credit to them. When I look at KCP in Washington, I don't see him doing no crazy defensive schemes. When I see Alex Caruso in Chicago, I see Lonzo Ball leading the charge of defensive schemes. So
Cool.
I can't credit that. Try to give it to the
Thing,
other ones.
but still, that's cool. That's proving my point. We're talking about the right ingredients because Frank Vogel with KCP and Alex Caruso, you have the right ingredients for defense. You don't have the right ingredients with Melo and Russ. They're not about to do that. Sorry. Um, I think
We go ahead, go ahead.
so.
You're killing me.
So
Killing
I
me,
think
Smalls.
so. I think Russ fit is a huge predicate of what happened. Um, but I put LeBron at the top because I have seen LeBron work with a player who cannot shoot and demanded the ball. So when it came down to him working with D Wade, who is not known as a shooter, who needs the ball in his hands, I've seen LeBron do that. I've seen him work well with a player like that. The only thing that I didn't, they had the third option was somebody who stood in the corner, and that's not AD shooting 29% from three. So that's not gonna happen. So that's all I'm saying. I'm saying
It had
Ron have
it
to be
had it
one
had to end one
sacrifice
day.
this time. But he was unwilling to do that because
It had to end one day. We just watched it end. That's all.
no, I'm saying LeBron was the one who was supposed to sacrifice in order to make this work. But his selfishness in chasing Kareem was the thing that made him play the way that he did because he's not really compete. He know he can't get the six titles, or I think he has a fair idea that he can't get the six titles.
He can get the six. Look, that's not that's we definitely went over that enough. LeBron can definitely get the six titles. Now, as far as being the six Finals MVPs, he probably can't do that. But again, I said on the podcast, don't be surprised. Don't be surprised the team that wound up drafting Bronny James and signing LeBron be Golden State. Throw it out there. Just throwing it out there.
What?
All right. Let's we ain't gonna keep this going too long. Let's go off season move. Let's make it let's make it interesting. Who you got for the coach? Who you want? I guess who you want for the coach because it's too early to say who's going to get the job.
So who I would love to see as the coach, it would be a love-hate relationship. Is I want to see Mark Jackson coaching again. So I would love to see Mark Jackson as the coach. The only thing about that is I don't see him getting the job because I think the Lakers front office is too involved, and he don't work well with I'll go with her too. Along being a coach, I could rock with her too.
I ain't gonna lie, yeah, as the Lakers coach, shit, that's what I'm talking about. Like,
Yeah.
now we shaking up things.
But yeah, I would love to see him as the coach. I don't see it. I don't see it happening. I don't know who it would be though. Um,
There's no coach.
yeah.
Whoever they pick is gonna be the wrong fucking pick. They might as well just. My pick would be David Fizdale. He's already on the sideline. He's already cool with LeBron. Y'all clearly gonna probably keep. If anybody y'all gonna keep, it's gonna be LeBron. Yeah. My pick would be David Fizdale. Because they don't make no sense to get somebody new into the system and try to get him to fit in with LeBron or try to fit in with pick a side with the GMs and everything. Like, nah, just pick
If
somebody in house.
if Doc fucked this up, they might get him.
Send him back. Why? He got fired again.
Hey.
You can't keep picking
I
homeless
think.
people up. You can, look. You can't keep picking homeless people up to fix your house, bro.
Hey, listen. I think LeBron respects him. So I think that's the biggest thing when it comes down to a coach. I think LeBron has to respect the coach because it's hard to coach. It'd be hard to coach LeBron when you know that his that if he don't want you there, you ain't got no job.
But this is why David Fizdale makes the most sense. I think he'll give him the free. I think he'll give LeBron the free range to try to run the type of offense
I'm
or
not saying you're
whatever
wrong.
he's trying to run.
I'm just giving you a different answer. I'm not saying you're wrong.
Hmm?
I'm not saying you're wrong.
Nah, I mean this always been a problem when it comes to LeBron. Coach, the only reason people were screaming out Ty Lue is because he won the championship with LeBron. If it wasn't for that, people still be confused on who to pick for LeBron. Coach.
Yeah.
All right, what offseason moves they need to make? And this the Lakers we talking about. We swinging for the stars. If you don't see it, then it is what it is. Let that be known. But what's moves they need to make?
Well, one, they got to get rid of Westbrook. That's
You
like
spell Pfizer wrong. That's what you get.
oh.
Nah.
But yeah, they got to get rid of Westbrook, and I think possible places that he could go is uh New York, Charlotte, and Indiana. I think there's viable trades for the Lakers in all those spots. And I think that would be the best options. That's the way that I see it working for both teams. Because you got 47 mil,
So
and
you wait. That'll be your only move, trade Westbrook.
that's the um that's the move that I could think about off the top. Because what else they got? They can't really trade nothing else. What they trade AD or LeBron?
Yeah, most people would trade AD.
Trade him too. Cool.
You know, so but you wouldn't do that. You'll just
I
trade him.
would do that.
All right. Well,
Like, what you think you're gonna get back for AD?
huh?
What you think you're gonna get back for AD?
Fucking get back to Westbrook.
Like, so you want the trades that I'm looking at, or the trades that I would probably
Well,
oh,
the only one that sounded good to me on yours was New York. But I'm a Westbrook fan. I want the best for Westbrook. I don't think Indiana's spot for him.
well, no. So Indiana would be what, as far as making sense, would probably be Brogdon, um, Buddy. Yeah, Brogdon and Buddy, uh, at Indiana. You have um probably Kimba in New York, Kimba, Randall, and Fournier. At at Charlotte, you probably have Hayward and Rozier at Charlotte. So these people will be
You
done
have wow. I wouldn't have one. I would probably LaMelo have to be on the table for that.
for what?
If I'm trading him to Charlotte,
LaMelo for what?
I would have to trade Melo. Why?
Wait. You think Charlotte would do that? Charlotte would trade LaMelo for Russ?
I don't see why would you. Why would you? That's why I don't like the trade at all. I don't see why would you put Melo and Westbrook on the same team and then
Well,
circle.
no. So one you got to pay. So you got to pay. What's his name? Your boy contract coming up.
Gordon Hayward,
No, not Gordon Hayward. Ricky Miles.
Miles Bridges.
Yeah, Miles Bridges. So Miles Bridges contract coming up. You getting rid of basically 47 mil off your cap because Hayward got probably 5 years left or 4 years left, and your boy have two. You take Westbrook for 1 year, and you can still like, yeah. I think you now. The only thing is that's only if Charlotte regrets um regret signing Hayward and Rozier to those contracts. Rozier contract might be fine with Charlotte
Uh, no, I'm not feeling.
now.
I'm not feeling the. I'm not feeling the Westbrook. I'm not feeling the Charlotte trade. I like the Knicks one, but again, I'm speaking from being a Westbrook fan. But if I'm speaking for the Lakers, run that shit back. There's no move you could do to, oh wow, we traded Westbrook for Buddy Hill and Brogdon. Like that might backfire. I say run that shit back. If you're gonna trade Westbrook, make sure you get a star in return. If you're not gonna get a star in return, somebody of Westbrook caliber, you might as well fall back on that. I thought the problem from the All-Star break moving forward was coaching. Westbrook missed shots. I'm not surprised at that. Westbrook, I saw him try to adjust, but hey, I don't give a damn. I'm sticking by what I say. I'm sticking by what I say.
Wait. Okay, so let's make this make sense. Okay, LeBron will be 38 years old next year.
Mm-hmm.
All right,
Mm-hmm.
you are not. Westbrook will be what, 34, 33, something like that. 33, 34. One of those.
34, I believe. 34.
34. Okay,
Mm-hmm.
and you don't want to win the championship next year. That's not what the goal is. What's the goal next year?
Win the championship.
Okay, so wait.
So look, don't
What's
get it twisted.
let me
Don't get
let
it
me
twisted.
ask you this. Let me ask you
Hold up,
this.
hold up, hold up, hold up. Before you try to roast me, before everybody in the comments try to roast me, the question was the best chances for them to win a championship. I don't think all of a sudden you getting Buddy Hield and fucking Malcolm Brogdon their championship. I think they just another team. But there's still star power in Westbrook. If AD stays healthy, I think that is a threat to the league. And a coach with a defense with an actual scheme, not being a puppet to, oh, they want this or this person want this or this is gonna look bad. If they have a coach that's gonna actually emphasize something, some type of standard, then I think that's their best chances of
So
winning. There's
wait.
no Westbrook trade out there. Like Ivan said, you're not getting a star in return for Westbrook. I mean, that's probably a shot at me, but I'm saying
So,
there's no.
and that's what I wanted to ask you. Like, so what, in your opinion,
Oh,
what's what level do we have Westbrook on now after this season? What level do you have Westbrook on as far as trading player for player that's an even swap on both sides?
there's no way to answer that because you agreed that it was a chemistry issue. You never see nobody ever said Westbrook fell off a cliff.
No, not saying that Westbrook fell off a cliff, but I'm
So
saying
you saying what his value is?
yes, we're gonna buy his back.
It's very low.
So that's what you're trading for. You're trading for his
So
value.
don't trade him. Don't trade him.
So
That's
you,
what I'm saying.
so I'm saying you're wasting like this in this scenario. Lakers are win or bust. That's what they are. That's what they are. And the reason why they win or bust is because they're old as shit. So with them being old as shit, you have to be win or bust. They're not worrying about picks. They're not worrying about that. Like they not they trying to win now. So it's that's just what it is. They've been mailing all their picks to wherever they got to mail. Like shout out to the Hornets. They might get the Lakers pick this year because it's gonna be under 10.
Pelicans.
Yeah, my bad. Pelicans.
All right, look. What I'm saying is you're gonna make a trade like you're gonna sit here and say, oh, okay, once you get rid of Westbrook, the team will get better because he's not inconveniencing. If LeBron playing the way he playing, why is Buddy Hield all of a sudden gonna be some type of key piece to a championship team? He's not. He's not. What I'm saying is, number one, you keep Westbrook and hope that he still has some type of stardom in him, or a top at least 10ish point guard swagger in him that can at least carry you some sort of weight. LeBron, clearly he can score. AD, stay healthy. A new coaching scheme. I'm saying that is probably the easiest way back to, I guess, relevancy. I can't, like I said, I don't want to say it's a championship, but again, you what are you getting out of trading Westbrook for a bunch of nobody? Then you gotta realize $47 million on the Lakers book after it comes off the year. Anybody can come to the Lakers.
No.
I mean, I'm not sure who will be a free agent after next year, but shit, Kevin Durant might sell out and go to the Lakers and join LeBron. Let's get a championship together. Who knows?
So the only problem with what you're thinking is the fact that, one, you wait until LeBron turned 40 for you to compete. That's the problem with you think.
I don't think that.
Also, the problem is still Westbrook fit. Westbrook still can't shoot. So are we going to say that LeBron is going to magically say, you know what, I'm going to play off the ball this season and let Westbrook handle the ball? We're going to deal with Westbrook turnovers and missed shots and stuff like that. We're going to deal with that, but we understand that's part of Westbrook being Westbrook. Like, is that what we're going to do? Because if you don't think LeBron's going to do that, then in reality, like, the only reason why you're running it back is because you don't want to trade Westbrook. Because still, if you have Buddy Hield on your team rather than Westbrook, then at least you have spacing. I'm saying that's going to be better than having somebody who you don't even have to pay attention to.
Y'all looking for a good bedtime story, and it's not going to be that. There's no good bedtime story. There's no soothing answer to what's going on with the Lakers. That, like, they're in a big shitstorm. So I say the best way to get it is get off Westbrook books. You get a $47 million cap right there. I mean, here's a great question. And if G can't hear this, I want anybody in the comments, for people who watching now, people who watching it further, ask this. Will Westbrook still have fitting issues if the coaching actually had an offensive strategy? That's something that I never thought of, and I'm curious about. You back? Did you hear what I said?
I heard you the whole time. I just
Would
blowing my nose.
And look, this got to be this. We got to wrap it up. So I'll give you a quick statement after this.
So look, yes, well, Westbrook will still have fitting issues because they, like, as far as there's no space. So Westbrook can't make a bucket outside of damn near 5 feet now. And I don't know what that's about. But with Westbrook, you don't have to guard him. And because you don't have to guard Westbrook, and AD is in the same situation, so AD can't shoot. So you can really pack the lane. So the only thing that you have to do, press up on LeBron and pack the lane, because there's nobody else. You don't have to pay attention to AD at the 3-point line. You don't have to pay attention to Russ at the 3-point line. If they come in closer, you're already there. So yes, they'll still have fitting issues if they had a coach with a coaching scheme, because there's no space for them to play.
All right. Well, look, we'll see what's going on. I won't hold it too long because I want to make sure I keep it short and sweet. Like I said, as far as trades out there, I don't see nothing that's gonna be super impactful. So that's why I'm rolling with what I'm rolling with. I guess you're sticking with your guns, huh?
Yeah, you know what's super impactful? Getting rid of Russ. That's super impactful.
How? To get role players who gonna probably miss a shot when it matters.
You ever heard of amputee victims? You cut off the cancer wires. Cut that shit off.
Yeah, how they turn out?
Without a foot and alive.
Oh, okay. Yeah. So shout out to everybody listening. Shout out to everybody showing love. Shout out to everybody participating, man. Shout out to Championship Ringside. G, you my dog, bro. I swear. I'm gonna teach about basketball, bro. The more you listen and do these debates, you're gonna learn. I drop them facts, and you learn.
Bruh.
Lakers gonna do something stupid like trade Westbrook, but that's their fault.
Bruh.
Blizzard Blaze here. Of course, when you get like, share, subscribe. G.
So y'all know y'all ain't gonna see me for another 4 weeks because I didn't beat up on this man so bad. I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
I'm sorry. When Zion come play in that first round, we gonna do a live next time, man.